do it like pumping everywhere. Yo, chat, what the fuck is up, man? We back at it, man. After a couple days, feeling good today, man. I just wanted to hop on here for about 2 hours, man, and rock out for like 2 hours. Um, and I think my papers up here. I thought I had them. I said up here. I think my papers up there. I thought I had them, but yeah, man. I just want to get on here and rock out for like 2 hours. Um, we will be doing two streams today, which is now and probably later on tonight because I got something I just want to dive into, just to dive into it because it's been a minute. Oh, um, so yeah. But let's shit. Let's get into it though. I don't want to waste no time.
Hey, we formally requested Cash Patel's travel itinerary for the 3 days leading up to Charlie Kirk's assassination, and we just heard back and we were told the burden of requests is too great. How is that even remotely legal? So then the FBI responded back to this, and they put, "Dear Candace Owens, please show us on the documents sent to you acknowledging your FOIA request where we said the burden of requests is too great." I've never seen the FBI do this before in my life, but apparently Cash Patel is now using social media to go after his own personal enemies from the official FBI account. So he goes, "Your show, just like the fake news media, will be called out when you lie." We're in some wild times. This might seem like the new norm, but this is really unusual. The FBI going after the media is crazy. It's nuts. Isn't the FBI like an independent agency? Like,
Yeah,
why is
right.
the FBI going after the media? Why are they inheriting Trump's beef? This is weird.
You
Now
said
they
Trump beat.
provided what they will say is,
What's good? What's good with you,
like their
bro?
response to
What's
Candace
up
Owens.
with
But
you,
here's
man?
the
How you
thing,
doing?
okay? I don't give a damn about Cash Patel's travel
Hey, my
itinerary three
chat
days
is
before Charlie Kirk's
freaking out.
assassination.
Don't
I
know what
don't
that's
give a
doing.
damn. However, that was just the beginning of a very weird week for Candace Owens. Because after the FBI and her had that back and forth,
Why my
the
chat acting
biggest
like that?
CIA plant on the internet, Lily Gladys, she wrote some really weird things about Candace Owens. Really weird. Now, if anybody else would have wrote this, I probably wouldn't look too much into it. But
Well,
because
I
it's Lily
seen
Gladys
something
and
in the
we know
chat. I
she's a
don't know what the hell
CIA
happened,
agent,
but shit, what's
this
good
white
though?
woman was
I
sent to
seen
the
that. I
internet by the
don't know.
CIA,
My
bro.
shit
She
just
is
tweaking
completely
out.
here to be an agent of chaos. Her job, right, is to disrupt. That's her job. Anybody who looks at Lily Gladys and her ascension and her content, you could tell probably from a mile away, man, that's a CIA plant, bro. I'm not messing with her, bro. I'm not messing with her, man. I listen. I made one video about Lily. I haven't made another one, bro. I'm cool. This chick is a CIA plant, and it's not hard to see. So when the CIA plants is coming out with what seemed to be a message tad bit too early, I get worried and I get concerned for Candace Owens, especially with the information she's been providing and been exposing over the last couple of months. The CIA plant wrote, "Candace Owens' family reached out to me earlier this morning. It is with deep sadness and sorrow that I am sharing the passing of my longtime friend and fellow political commentator, Candace. But I also can't shake the feeling that this wasn't simply a random tragedy. There are circumstances surrounding Candace's death, especially after Charlie's passing, that raise serious questions, and I hope the full truth comes to light. I want to respect her family's privacy, so I will refrain from sharing any further details. Please stay posted." That's weird. That's very weird. And if I'm Candace Owens, I'm concerned. It's weird because, first off, Candace Owens is not dead. She's
Right.
alive.
I didn't think
She's
so.
doing well. She's prospering.
I
She's
thought so.
thriving.
I thought
She's
so.
breathing fine as far as we know. But I don't think Lily Gaddis is waking up and deciding, yo, I'm going to just post this and
Post
lie
this today. Yeah,
or
nah.
troll.
That
Because
sounds
first off,
very.
I don't think
Yeah,
anybody is risking their
It's
good
very
name,
weird.
their public reputation, their entire credibility, especially as a commentator.
Yeah, to wake up and
Right?
do
Like
that.
one of those like
Nah,
neo-Nazi white
nah, that's a
supremacists who's
warning.
online
Nah, that's a warning to say, bitch, you better shut up because they about to come kill you. That's the warning.
claiming that you're speaking the truth, you're going to get ratioed hard for the rest of your life. You are a permanent locale. if you post a fake celebrity death news, especially if you were the first to report it.
Yeah, they don't
So in
like
this
stuff there. Yeah,
situation,
yeah, yeah. That's one thing I realized too. Like media and shit, they don't like not of course like civilians, but like media people themselves, they don't like when you share fake deaths. They don't like that shit. Ooh, that's a problem. I figured that out a long time ago.
I don't think she posted this thinking it was false. I think she posted this a little bit too early. I think her masters let her know, hey, Brett, at this time, we're taking out Candace Owens. She's probably leaving this place at this time. We go and take her
That
out. And she
exactly,
already had the message scheduled. Hey, bruh, have it
exactly,
scheduled by this time so nobody beats you to it.
exactly. That's the same
And
thing I
right when
just
it
said,
got
Flacco.
scheduled out, she thought, oh no, yo, Candace Owens' plans changed. Oh no, Candace Owens, because Candace Owens have talked about how she feels like her life is in danger, how she feels like yo, people may be after her. She has spoken grave lengths, right, about the steps that she has taken to make sure she's safe. Yo, Candace Owens, I wouldn't put it past Candace Owens to book about 10 flight tickets whenever she hop on a plane. I wouldn't
Yeah,
put it past Candace Owens to purchase 2 or 3 of the same cars and have multiple people leave her house at the
at the
same time
same
in different
time,
cars so they
yeah,
can't trace. Yo, Candace Owens to me moves straight. I, again, it sounds crazy. I don't think this CIA plant is posting this
yeah. But
without
this the
receiving
thing.
direction.
This the thing where I get kind of confused there, right? Because here's my thing. They saying, oh well, they coming for Candace, they doing it. But this the thing, right? Is they coming for her or is she working with them? Because this is why I'm confused at. Cause here we go, we got all these big time people. Oh, if she don't shut up, man, they're gonna do something to her. But these same people turn around and say, "Oh man, I don't listen to Candace Owens. Yeah, she's a whistleblower just like the rest of them. That's what she's made to do." But damn, okay, so is she working against them or is she working with them? Which one? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, what we doing? What we doing, bro? So I don't really when she first came out, I paid attention to her, but then like as the months went past, I kind of stopped listening to her because man, listen, these people be here on purpose to do this. That's what you got to realize. This shit is about this is a confusion game. That's what this shit about. So I don't, this the thing. Put it like this: if I hear big names talking about, oh, I don't listen to this person and listen, but then turn back around and say, oh, well, hold up. They say, oh, I, uh, yeah, I'm rocking with this person and this person whistleblowing on that and whistleblowing on. But damn, 2 months ago you said you didn't mess with her or you didn't mess with him because he was doing the same thing or she was doing the same thing that the rest of them doing. So what the fuck? What are we doing? So tell you what, I tell you put it like this. I just stop listening to that person altogether. And I'm stop listening to you too, cause you just talking. You talking like him or her. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers just be talking, bro. You gotta pay attention to all this shit.
To post it from her masters. But here's what's odd too. Right when the death announcement is being posted, Sean Ryan posted this photo with himself and Candace Owens. And Sean Ryan has a smug grin, like Candace Owens. You feel me? Like it feels like a ha. Y'all thought y'all got her. Y'all thought y'all had her, huh? Sorry, we got her. Right? Oh, y'all thought y'all plan was gonna work. Oh no, the plan ain't work. I got her. Right? Because Sean Ryan is again a
Ain't
Navy
this
SEAL
the
and a former
UFC
CIA
dude?
contractor. So maybe he warned Candace, "Hey, bro, Candace, they
Ain't a
coming for you.
podcasting dude?
Do this, come over. Let me." I don't know. This whole situation just seems weird. And then
It's
like Lily
always
came
weird.
back with her explanation as to who and what and how somebody wrote that message, right? Because she wasn't hacked, right? There's no proof of her being hacked, and she admit like she really don't have any proof of her being hacked. So what she does is she gives an explanation that's just dumb and stupid and makes zero sense whatsoever, especially when the people that she's accusing responds. Lily is on her timeline giving an explanation, and her explanation is laughable, especially because we know Lily Gaddis is like a despicable racist, right? She says the N word routinely. She calls herself a racist. She says black people are inferior. Black people don't deserve to live among white folks. So this lady is despicable. She don't like black people. So her explanation, right, blaming a black
I
guy
don't
for
know who
this,
she is.
one is predictable.
I
Two,
don't
it
even
doesn't
know
make
who her
sense,
lame ass is.
right? So she will goes, the only two people who have ever had access to my X account is the guy who made my YouTube thumbnails and Jay Daly. This Daily character, who is a black guy, by the way, apparently is a social media whiz and DM'd me about advertising stuff and social media help. He also said he knew people at YouTube who said he could get in contact with to help me get my monetization back on YouTube. So first off, anybody telling you they can help you get your monetization back is a scammer. Is is like really that simple, right? If Mr. Beast couldn't get Steve will do his YouTube channel back,
Right,
if
right.
Mr. Beast don't got the clout and the pool to help you get monetized again, and not again, I'm not talking about help you get your watch hours or your views. I'm talking about having a contact with YouTube to where YouTube manually demonetized you, and then you were able to call up like YouTube headquarters and get it back. That's not how that works, homie. No, right? So no, that
Definitely not
anybody
how
that
that
promise you
works.
this is a scammer. So she goes, he said he'd help Myron out as well, and I confirmed this with Myron. So I figured he was legit. He asked to be
Definitely, that's not
added
how
as
that
a
works.
contributor to my X and manager of my YouTube channel to help out with any tech issues I had. I agreed, thinking nothing of it. I soon removed him from both once I realized he was full of ish and just a weirdo trying to talk and couldn't help with anything. Again, she removed him as a contributor to her ex and as a manager on her YouTube channel once she realized he was full of ish and couldn't do nothing. So again, before we even get into her blaming this dude for doing this, right, for tweeting that out, he was already removed as a contributor from your ex. So how in the world did he write that post? How? How? You already exposed and out of yourself. She found the perfect victim, right? She found a sketchy snake oilsman who was already doing something sketchy, who probably already got a bunch of enemies in other content creators. So she thought I could throw this black guy under the bus because he's already very sketchy, and a bunch of people don't like him already.
Who,
So other
Myron? Talk
content
about
creators
Myron?
will like vouch, oh, yo, this dude is sketchy. And then I'll be able to pass it off on him, but it doesn't make sense because you stated you removed him from your ex as a contributor already. He had no access to your account when you posted Candace Owens was dead. So why are you now trying to? No, again, it makes no sense whatsoever. He clearly didn't do it. You are full of ish. You're clearly lying on this man. So she goes, Emily Saved USA, again, another MAGA freak, reached out to me asking if I ever had communicated with him and warned me to remove him from any access to my accounts. Again, you did that. As he had done the same thing to her, and after she removed him, he deleted her content on YouTube, fraudulently stole money from her and others, and was not who he claimed to be. She further informed me that he had been using both of our likeness to claim that he was managing. What does this have to do with the price of tea in China, bro? This
Nothing.
is
That
irrelevant
shit ain't
details.
got nothing to do with it.
How did he have
Nothing
access to
at
your
all.
account if you removed him?
Just talking.
She goes,
Just
it
saying
just
shit.
dawned on
They
me
just be
that he
talking,
is the
bro.
only one who could be
They don't
posting
be.
these
They just be
insane posts on
talking
my
for
account.
real.
Again, there it goes, right? So all of this right here was the buffer for the lie. You say a lot of things that are irrelevant that makes this guy look sketchy.
Exactly, bro.
And then you pass it off. Yo, sketchy people do sketchy things, so he must have done this sketchy thing to me. But you didn't provide any receipts or any proof. You showed that this dude did not have access to your account at the time of you writing Candace Owens is dead. So how did he do it? So she goes, it just dawned on me that he is the only one who could be posting these insane posts on my account. He is the only one who had any sort of access to any of our information. This morning, I woke up with dozens of people texting me about the insane Candace Owens tweets. And prior to that, there was a post about some event that I was announcing my participation in that I also did not post. I have changed all my information, so hopefully he will not be able to do this again in the future. Of course, I can't prove it's him, so I'll say this to all alleged, but Emily can confirm everything I just said. But she admitted that, again, she never gave him the password. He was never able to log into her account. He was listed as a contributor, meaning like, so X has this thing where you could invite somebody as a contributor and they have access to post, but you can just remove them whenever and they have no access any further, in which she did. She removed him. So this makes no sense. Now the dude responded back and the dude says, yo, bro, how, huh? I haven't talked to you in months, nor worked with you in months. Don't blame me for something you did on your own accord. I agree. And he showed the messages and the receipts of when the last time he talked to her. The last time they communicated was like March. So she goes, you are the only one who ever had any access to my X account. That makes you a suspect. Don't matter if I kicked your access months ago and haven't talked to you in months. What you mean? What? That's all that matters
That's
here.
all that matters, right?
Doesn't matter
Because
if
if you kicked him months ago and he didn't have access, he would have no way to write the message. You fucking idiot. That's what I'm saying. These people be thinking they be so smart and they so full of stupidity and ignorance. They're so full of stupidity and ignorance that they don't realize how stupid and ignorant they are themselves. They don't realize the shit that they be doing and saying is stupid than the same niggers that they claim they don't like. Like the shit just be mind blowing to me. It be mind blowing.
I kicked your access months ago and haven't talked to you in months, explain your dealings with Emily. What does his dealings with Emily Saves America have to do with you?
With you, we
Didn't
talking
you out
about
of spite delete
you.
her
You
channels?
you steady
You
name calling. Now you name calling. You want everybody to be brought into the situation. No, you ain't bringing everybody into the situation to throw us off. It won't work. It ain't gonna work like that.
what? So he goes, and you removed that access, which was delegated access. So again, my point is proven. You posted that and they removed it. Don't blame me for things that I have nothing to do with. That is a fact. That's a fact. That's 100% fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Right? That's a fact. But again, I'm not shocked. They do something disgusting and nasty, and the first thing they do is blame the black man. But I also blame the black guy for wanting to get in bed and get in business with people like Lily, who's online calling black folks all type of names, calling black folks the N-word. You wanted to get in business with her? You wanted to help her get back monetized? You wanted to help her?
Right.
So I can't even feel sorry for you. You deserve everything you're getting, but Lily Gaddis is a liar. She's a CIA plant and an agent, in my opinion. And she posted it a tad bit too soon.
Man,
Her
all these
masters told her,
people
hey,
is,
bro, we
bro.
taking her out at this time.
All these people is.
So she thought it was done,
All these
but it
people
wasn't.
CIA agents, bro.
Now, Candace Owens responded back
All of them.
to the death rumors. And Candace Owens, for the most part, again, she don't appear to be too worried, but I think she should. So she goes, thank you all for the messages of concerns, but I am not dead. If I were, it would be entirely appropriate for you to have blamed Israel. Lily, by the way, have been lying about being like Anglo or a Christian, but when you look at her, you can clearly tell what she is, and you can tell her heritage. And like her white supremacist homies have kind of called that out, like, bro, like hold on, like your last name, your family, how you look, like you clearly look like your heritage comes from a certain place. Why are you lying about being like German or Anglo? Like you look like where you're from. So then Ken is right, somewhat related. Charlie Kirk was not concerned he was going to be killed by a transgendered furry after a full day of arguing with Zionists about him abandoning the pro-Israel cause. So hint, she's saying, hey, bruh, they did try to take me out. And she believes that they try to take her out, if you know who they are. Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this? But I think something very weird is going on with Candace Owens. And I don't know, bro. I think Yo, I think somebody got to do something, bro. This is bad, bro. Let me know in the
Yo,
comment section.
something is going on weird with all these people. These people are weirdos. They are weirdos who got themselves in situations that they can't get out. So now they have to play according to how they are told to be, how they are being told to be, to play. You gotta understand this shit. You if you don't understand it, of course it's gonna confuse you. That's what it's made to do in the first place. Confuse you. To cause so much confusion to where you don't know what's going on. I don't I'm not understanding what part are we not understanding about this. This is the purpose of it. Like I this should be hard for me to understand. Like why we not understanding that part? We can understand every other part, but we cannot understand. We just can't seem to get that part. I just don't understand it, bro. Like this shit is made for confusion. Of course, people are after these people because they was supposed to they was only supposed to open their mouth about certain shit, but they feelings got involved with the people that they was in the shit with. So when they people get unalive, now it's now it's personal to them. It's no longer business now. Now it's personal to them. So now they feel like they got to whistle blow on other shit. And this is how they get unalived. It ain't it this ain't it ain't this shit ain't somebody need to figure it out. No, this is already figured out. If you smart, you would know this. I don't get it. If you smart enough, you would know this though. I don't get it. You won't have to figure it out. This shit will be laid on the table for you. Just like that boy Oliver Tree. He was exposing what was going on in the music videos. Then when he went and tried to make peace, you know what? I'm gonna be quiet, man. That's above my pay grade, man. Rest in peace, everybody who lost their life and losing their life to the hands of these people, bro. Um, um, some shit, certain shit that's above my pay grade though, and right now, you know what I'm saying. You know, I'm gonna call it out, man. But I ain't gonna whistleblow it because I ain't no whistleblower. You know what I mean? But I am but I am definitely a pay attention. I know that, and guess what? I definitely will make motherfuckers pay attention. I tell you that. How about that? How about that? Yeah, cause this is what need to be done. This what I'm gonna do. Point blank. Period. It just is what it is. Now you ain't gotta worry about me, cause I'm worried about my damn self. I ain't worried about none of you. I ain't worried about motherfucking what Trump brighten up for his next lie bill, his next liability bill. You know, the lying shit that they be writing up. All them fake ass laws and all this bullshit. You know. But anyway, that's beyond my pay grade once again. That's beyond my pay grade once again. But I tell you what though, man, this computer ain't did that ever. I ain't gonna lie. This shit ain't did that in a while. Shut off like that on a video? Nah, brother. That shit ain't did that in a while, homie. Which let me know something need to be updated. But I really don't feel like that right now. So we gonna get back to what we was getting back to. Mm, 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 mm. That was badly strange. Oh shit, I went to the wrong thing. The studio. I see y'all too, man. Y'all been watching, boy. Y'all been watching. I see y'all. Y'all got me going back up on the tube, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that 100% for sure. 100%. I appreciate that. Even on the purple out, y'all got me going up. I think we had 45 followers right now. So I appreciate everything, man, for sure. I said, man, I was starting to get discouraged like a couple weeks ago, man. But you know what I'm saying? I knew if I just kept going, it'll be different. Um, mm, 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 mm. Out of there. All the what? Oh, the parachute. I thought the parachute. Oh, they open as soon as they drop. So them shits take forever to come down there. Oh, you can set this. Hold on, wait. Am I tweaking? Oh shit, what's going on? I put that bitch on the track. I knew they had tracks though.
102. Flow master report. Check please.
That's what I want to see. Avert, rev, altitude, speed, time. Oh, so I'm guessing this is on the plane. I guess this is the controls to the plane, not the not the bars for the Humvee itself for the
Clear for
roll off
takeoff.
of.
Good engines. Clear for rotate.
Now, surprisingly, these shits don't look as big
Pause it right.
as
Gear up.
what's the other is it the C-17? The other one that they use, which is like it got like 2 or 3 levels to it. That's a different plane, right? That got to be a different one. The one like they fly families in, or fly families to whatever like base or wherever they stationed at. Um, and basically it got like equipment. It got like it may have like a couple tanks on it. May have like a Humvee in it, shit like that. What's that one called? Drop in the chat or the comment section if you know. Uh, but it look. I say that to say this one looks smaller than that one. That's why I said what I said. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying. Oh, they starting to roll off there. About about 10 of them motherfuckers in a row. What they dropping them to just open field? They just testing shit? They don't drop them from too high. I mean, yeah, too high. Oh, oh. That's, oh, I thought the damn track came off. I'm about to say, what the hell? Yo, this shit look AI generated. That's crazy. That shit cool. Yeah, they must have got a testing zone where they just tested. Oh yeah, nah, that's crazy. I thought they were. I thought they fall way harder than that, and I thought they. Oh. Oh yeah, okay. So they don't fall that hard. I thought they fell because you know they heavy, so I thought they fell way heavier than that. This is my first time ever seeing the video. of this. When was this posted? 9 years ago? Damn, I've never seen this. Damn, they fall kind of smooth. That's crazy. Damn, that's crazy. Damn, I thought they fell way harder than that, bro. I'm talking about even with the parachute and all. I thought they fell like super hard. That's crazy, man. That's cool as hell. Definitely cool, bro. Oh Lord, here we go. Did he actually pull up? Did Thug actually pull up? Or is he trolling? Is he clickbaiting? I feel like he clickbaiting. That's not no young Thug. He like what? Yeah, he clickbaiting for sure. He clickbaiting for sure. That's crazy. You ran up 175K off of clickbait. Y'all be so stupid. I ain't gonna lie. Uh, 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 uh. Not NDV. So it just caught itself on fire? Whoa, what was that? Oh, smoke. Damn, that shit just started smoking like hella. That shit just went. He just turned it on and it went up in flames. That's wild. Huh. Hey, y'all be buying them Fords, man. Shit's trash. Trying to tell y'all that. That shit ain't no 7.3 steel body. That shit trash. That shit garbage. That shit insanely garbage. I don't know why y'all keep buying them shits. I ain't gonna lie though, them twin turbo ones nice though. They don't look like shit. They straight though, but they fast, they quick. I put it like that. People don't know. I had to tell my boy, yo, them shits come with stock twin turbo. Yes, bro, they come with turbo. You don't have to put no type of even single turbo. You don't have to put no type of turbo in them shits, bro. They come with turbo. No, they don't. What? Yes, they do, bro. You nothing, you bro. You been in the fucking cars for the last 10 years, bro. You didn't fell off from the truck, bro. Trust me, bro. You can't tell me nothing about the truck right now. I know. We look it up. Oh yeah, bro. You talking about the eco? Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, man. Yeah, your car, you got me. That Hellcat shit, you got me, bro. You tell me everything, okay, but you got me. But nah, the truck shit, nah, you can't tell me too much about the truck shit, bro. Can't tell me too much about this truck shit. Oh, we definitely gonna watch that. I wouldn't even risk myself like that. That's insane. What the hell is going on here? What the hell? Yeah, Madagascar, they ass crazy. They going to dig up the dead people? Boy, they ass crazy. Boy, they ass crazy as hell. Oh yeah, Rob Gronkowski. I remember he was saying about that. Crazy, bro. This is Paul Walker's brother?
I mean, it's that was kind of the beginning. That was the whole purpose.
Paul Walker had a hold up. Hold up. You ain't just gonna tell me anything. Hell no. You just ain't fixing to tell me anything. Caleb Walker? Is this real? They twins? Paul Walker has two youngest brothers, Cody and Caleb Walker, who stepped in as stand-in and body doubles to help complete his final scene. As I mean, I know which one Paul. This is Paul, obviously, but I mean, him, yeah, he don't really strike me as. But these two, and you sit here and tell me, oh, anyway, anyway, that's above my pay grade, man. That's above my pay grade. But you tell me this is his brother. So this is his brother. So that guy. So you telling me this guy? So you telling me this guy is him? Y'all gotta come on with this shit, man. And then if you did do that, like I think you did, you bogus, Paul Walker. I ain't gonna lie. You bogus hell. You lost all credibility from me. You bogus as hell. I ain't gonna lie. You bogus as hell for that, for sure. You bogus as hell. If you fake, if you did that on some fake shit, if you fake that whole situation, you bogus as hell. I ain't gonna lie. You bogus as fuck. And I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with you heavy. Ever since you first came out, bro. So you if you did that, you bogus as hell. Cause I been thought you would anyway. But you know I can't say too much because that's above my pay grade. you know, you know. But if you get the point, you get the point. Hey, drop in the chat too. Paul Walker dead or alive? Drop in the chat. Oh boy, it's crazy out here, bro. It's crazy out here, boy. What you can do when you got money? It's crazy out here, boy. You won't believe the shit that can happen to you. You'll think it's fake. Should have blow your mind. I'm trying to tell you. I know what I know. Should have blow your mind.
Up. Let's go back to the beginning. In August 2025, MrBeast launched Team Water, a charity to raise money for clean drinking water in Africa by building wells. Great cause, genuinely. Nobody's disputing that. The problem was the method he used to actually raise the money, because it wasn't a normal fundraiser. What MrBeast did was get a huge group of streamers on a live call, cold ad other big names while hundreds of thousands of people were watching, and then ask them on the spot whether they wanted
They said this whole situation was like a money scheme right here.
to donate to stop people dying of thirst. That's not really a question you can say no to. And that was kind of the point. Asmongold got randomly dropped into the group call with no warning and was immediately put in that exact position.
I heard him say
in front
something
of a
about this
massive
too
live
before.
audience.
We know you got a lot of that in it.
Shouts out to bro. Bro got an ass. Bro running it up right now. Asmongold. Every time bro drop a video, bro get damn near 2 million views. That's a fact. Bro doing this shit right now.
Hey, what is this?
Yeah, there's this charity thing called Team Water where every dollar donated is a year of clean water for someone in need. And, we're trying to raise money to get people clean water all around the world. It's, a big thing. People die from it. And we're just curious. Your friends here were saying you're a very generous soul.
And the reaction from Asmongold and from Logan Paul, who was also on that call, tells you everything about how that felt in the moment. Even Logan, who admitted he'd been put on the spot himself, was visibly uncomfortable with what was happening.
Are you really gonna do this shit? Fuck the McDonald's drive-thru, man. This is gonna happen to me.
You're putting people on the spot.
Nah.
Hey, they put me on the spot too, man. And now I'm broke.
The biggest story coming out of that stream, though, was Kai Cenat. Kai didn't donate, and the internet absolutely went after him for it. Called him a hypocrite because he runs these huge fundraising streams where regular fans send him money, yet he wouldn't give anything to charity. What made it worse is that MrBeast and others were cracking jokes about Kai during a separate stream with XQC and Adin, which poured fuel onto an already raging fire and made the hate directed at Kai spiral way beyond what it needed to be. But looking back at it now, Kai was right to say no. A tweet with over 6,000 likes made exactly that point. They called Kai Cenat crazy for not letting MrBeast peer pressure him into donating. And the whole situation shows why the tactics were a problem in the first place. MrBeast knew that these creators couldn't refuse him live in front of hundreds of thousands of people without it damaging their image. He used that. And anyone who didn't play along paid for it publicly. That's exactly what Jinxie was saying when he spoke out about the stream. He described the whole thing as one of the most uncomfortable streams he'd ever been part of, and he made a point that nobody really pushed back on at the time. Even if you donated, even if the charity raised $100 million, all the credit was going to MrBeast. The donors got pressure and a clip. MrBeast got the brand, the record, and the legacy.
2 hours was one of the most uncomfortable, weird streams of all time, bro. Basically, this is all this stream was, bro. The epitome of the stream was basically just MrBeast pressuring people into donating to Team Water, which is a great cause. But at the end of the day, let's be honest, chat. If Team Water raises, $100 million, who gets the credit for it, bro? Who's gonna make the tweet and say, oh, this is Team Water and we raised this amount of money? Who gets all the credit for this, chat? MrBeast. Exactly. So basically, we're all donating, he's getting all the credit, but we're all getting pressured into donating in front of, hundreds of thousands of people. When you combine all the streams, you're talking 200,000 people are watching this live. And at the end of the day, I kind of thought about it, and it's like, well, at the end of the day, it goes to a good cause, so I don't really care. It goes to a good cause.
No, it don't. You know where your money going at, bruh. and I'm on stream,
But that's all this stream.
and I'm on stream right now, and I ain't in front of 200,000 people, but ain't no telling how many people this video gonna reach. And I'm telling you right now on the camera, no, you don't. No, it don't. Your money don't go to where you think these people sending your money to. First of all, before your money even get to the real person that it's supposed to go to, it's going through 10 different people. Sorry to tell you that. Sorry to tell you if you thinking that your money going exactly to where you think you sending it to. I'm sorry to tell you that that is a lie. They're deceiving you. But guess what? You're having so much of the time of your life with money, you don't care to even know or look into these things, man. Stop this shit. I can't stand when people say that. Oh, you know your money going to this org. No, it is not. These people are taking your funds and doing evil things with them. Why are you not fucking understanding this? If you think I'm lying, go do your research.
This is one of the this stream.
Go do your own research. You think I'm lying?
Okay.
The man.
And every time somebody would join the call, bro, it was just like, you know.
Mr. Beast saw the clip going around and responded.
I don't know what I'm talking about, by the way. I'm just
on
talking.
Twitter.
I just be running my mouth on camera, by the way. Just if anybody, take this too serious, because this shit like this above my pay grade. So if you taking shit too serious like this, just know I just ran my mouth for no reason.
He said the streamers did get credit because the stream had hundreds of thousands of viewers and the clips got millions of views, and that he didn't feel bad for asking multimillionaires to help people who were dying without clean water. And look, on the credit point, he's not entirely wrong in the narrow sense. People saw those donations happen, but that response completely misses what Jinxie was actually saying. The question isn't who saw it in the moment, it's who owns Team Water in the long run. Who gets the Guinness World Record? Whose name is on the charity? In 5 years, nobody's associating those streamers with building wells in Africa. That credit belongs to Mr. Beast, and it always was going to. His response proved Jinxie's point more than it refuted it. People online noticed. One reply, making the rounds, called out that Mr. Beast was dodging the actual argument entirely, that the issue was never about whether donors got screen time. It was about who the charity ultimately serves in terms of credit and legacy. Now here's where it gets more serious. Aideen Ross came out publicly asking a question that still hasn't been answered. Where is the proof the wells were actually built? Team Water raised around $40 million. The website frames it as 40 million years of clean water, which is a phrasing that raises more questions than it answers. And nearly a year on.
So how you know where your money going to? But your homeboy got on screen and said, even though the money going to where it's going to. Well, how? You said you look and you said you didn't see no wells, no place of this ever happening, or where they say this was supposed to be going. You say you don't see no no record of the clean water they said it was going to, by the way. So I'm just saying, where was your money gonna go to then? I mean, because Mr. Beast has money to do all this shit by himself. He don't need no other millionaire. So I'm just trying to figure out where your money went to then. Where was your money gonna go to then? That's what I'm trying to figure out. If these things were happening and they just needed your money to donate to it happening, but it still was happening anyway, then where are these things at? But I'm saying, but you said your money was going to this though. Well, obviously, you know it. I'm just talking. Don't worry about it.
There's been no footage, no documentation, nothing concrete shown to the public
I'm just
or the
talking.
people who donated.
Just don't even mind me.
And if there's videos and pictures of the wells being built and that's different. So where are they? This does not count. This is something you see in a fucking textbook at school. What the fuck, dude? No. Where is it? Where is it? It's 41 million years.
By the way, this is Aideen Ross. You know, the controversial screamer y'all love to talk about so much.
Of water. I know I'll probably get texts and calls, but I don't care. This is a shit show. And I got from my opinion, I did. Don't care my perspective, I did. It was a great stream. I don't take that back, but could have been done better. Also, fuck that. No, hell no. I'm gonna say some shit. I was a condom. I was put on a dick. Fuck. Threw the condom off. That's me. Throw it in the trash. Said I was gonna be in the videos where everyone's streamer setups was built.
He's saying this, not me.
All this. Never happened. Never fucking happened. Why? Because sometimes I say things and I'm just authentic. Every single streamer has weird ass allegations, but Aiden Ross is the controversial figure. I'm the fucked up guy, right? When I'm open about everything. Me and my friend group, we show you guys everything, but I'm the fucked up guy. Saikuna, that Asian person, just got caught being a serial cheater. I saw that. All these guys are all fucked up. But the one thing you'll know about me is I'm fucked up, but I when I'm fucked up. These guys don't have backbones, they're pussies. All of them.
No bad
That's not a
balls.
small thing.
And I give it that.
Most
That's why I credit Aiden Ross. That's why I give him, motherfucker, I don't give a fuck what nobody say about his ass. You should expect whatever he do, you should expect that from him. Cause he's that type of character. I look at him like a Jewish 6ix9ine to me. You should expect that from him. That's his character. He's not hiding his character for no one. That's him. That's what you're supposed to be like in life. So what do you expect? You want me to live? You want me to join this life and then just expect something different of you, knowing who you are? Why the fuck would I do that? I know who you are. This is you. This is if I go to somewhere with 20,000 people with you, I know what you're going to act like. So I'm going to expect you to act like that. I'm not going to get there. Oh, I can't believe he's acting like this. Oh my God. I just knew he was going to do this. Of course you did. Why would you expect different? So I give plenty shots out there in the rock. I don't give no fucks. And this ain't clout chasing, dick sucking or nothing. I been said this. I fuck with him. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I fuck with him. He was letting you know who he was from the start. Why would you expect difference? I don't know. That's one thing that blow my mind about his whole situation. Like why he's so controversial. People already, I mean, they should expect these things from you. Now this guy, however, it seemed like it was cool at first. It seemed like it was genuine shit at first. And I been said this about this guy. This shit got strange, bro. Shit got strange. You know what I'm saying? It's no way. And I ain't saying people can't do it. I ain't saying that, but it's just no way things happen and shit went how it went for this guy. With and the things that he's able to show the world. It's no way that certain doors wouldn't walk through. It's no way possible whatsoever. Money can't help you get through these doors. If you know, you know. If you don't, that's above my pay grade.
Non-profit organizations where the money raised quietly disappears into salaries and expenses and operational costs. Nobody's proving that happened here, but the silence doesn't help, and it lends weight to everything Jinxie originally said about where this was all heading. What Arden did next was actually stand up and take accountability for his own role in the pressure tactics. He apologized publicly to every streamer he pushed into donating. And he made it clear that his apology to MrBeast is conditional on one thing: show the proof of the wells.
And I apologize to every streamer that or every single public figure that I pressured. And I'm sorry to them. And Jimmy, I will apologize to you if you show the proof of the water. It's been almost a year, and I've said this. You don't even have to do it to me. Do it for the people that are saying it's fake, where the water. Please. I've spoken to many people. That's it. That's it. You could shut everybody the fuck up by doing that. I'm sorry to the people that got pressured. I'm sorry about that. Everybody. I was in the wrong. Looking back, I was in the wrong, and I'm taking accountability fully. I'm not folding. No. I'm apologizing to people like that I pressured from my network to donate, because that's not right. That's the truth. I feel bad doing that. That's what I'm apologizing for.
He also revealed that he'd privately texted Jinxie to apologize before going public with it. And when he addressed it on stream, he was direct. Jinxie was right, and anyone who thinks otherwise is incorrect.
I don't think Mr. Beast gets the point. I also do want to keep it a buck. I privately texted Jinxie, and I apologized. And I'm going to publicly apologize to Jinxie because he's right. And anybody who thinks he isn't right, you're incorrect. When no streamers were answering the phone, I came through, XQC came through. It was a good experience for the most part. And it wasn't right. Looking back, it wasn't right. Looking back, it wasn't, it wasn't good pressuring people. It made a lot of streamers look bad. And I do apologize for that as well.
Mr. Beast's response to all of this was to threaten Adin Ross with legal action for defamation for asking where the wells are. Aiden found out through a text and wasn't exactly shaken by it.
Oh, my bad. You talking about the Mr. Beast Prismill? Bro, I got a text about threatening illegal. Try it, bro. Please try it. I swear, bro, I'm begging. Because the motherfuckers that threaten to push legal today, I will win. And you got money, so it's great. Like, please try it, bro. Allegedly, in my opinion, I say it. Rock Nation gave me the fucking key. Try it. I'm not worried or bothered at all.
XQC also reacted to the situation, and his initial take was that Jinxie could have just told Mr. Beast he donates privately and avoided the whole thing without making it a big deal, pointing out that people who said that on the stream didn't really get any grief for it.
Chat, as much as I want to agree with Jinxie as best as I can, right? I agree with what he says, right? But the way out of it is like a really simple solution. Like if you get called up, I think you could just say, like a lot of people did, yo, I just donate privately and shit like that. Oh, that's a cool cause. Good job, guys. I really like the stream. I keep it up. And I usually keep my donations private so that it's just the way it operates. And then people and nobody really blinked an eye about people who said that.
It's a fair point in theory, but Kai Cenat didn't make a scene either. He just didn't donate. And he still got weeks of hate with Mr. Beast's own stream making it worse. The idea that there was always a clean, consequence-free exit available just doesn't line up with what actually happened to people who said no. And to his credit, XQC went beyond that initial take. He admitted he was uncomfortable with the methods while the stream was still live. Not after, not in hindsight, during it. He and Adin exchanged looks at least 10 times trying to signal to Mr. Beast that things had gone too far. Mr. Beast didn't pick it up, extended the stream anyway, and just kept going.
I said it while it was live, and I said it afterwards. I said, I'll be honest with you, I thought that the methods were a little bit too much. And not just a little bit, it was way too much. I said it at the time when it was still live that I was uncomfortable with it. After, and I said it multiple times, that I think that the method was just not okay. Like, just the fact that recalling and re-bringing up somebody and then going back onto the same people, I think it was too much. And I think the reading the room was just not happening. And I also feel like, and I think this
here's my thing. Everybody saying, here's my thing about this thing too. Everybody keep talking about credibility situation. Yo, why are we not talking about the fact of where he said he was sending y'all money to was not where it went? Why are we not talking about? The only person that I seen talk about that fact was who? The so controversial screamer that y'all love to talk about. This, you know what I'm saying? Aiden is the only motherfucker I see who said, "Hey, where did the money go? Hey, show this proof." Hey, that's all I want to know. That's all me and my fans want to know, or my supporters want to know. All these other guys, they're worried about credibility and all that. The fact is, where did the money go, Mr. Beast Jimmy? Where did the money go, Jimmy? Where's the money? Where's the money and where's the wells at, Jimmy? Show the proof of that. He's the only person I see that said anything about out of 6 people on this live. Out of 6, 7 people on this live, he's the only one That shows you the percentage that's really paying attention. That's why I'm trying to get you to understand. I'm by saying all that. I said all that to say that. That's what I'm trying to get you to. It's only a small percentage of people that understand what's really going on right here. It's only a small percentage of people out of all these millionaires on this screen right now. And a motherfucker can only talk about some damn credibility. If I'm giving to a sweet cause, I can give a fuck about credibility. Whoever gonna see that I was there participating, they gonna see that. Whoever don't, that's great for them. I don't give a fuck. It was a million other people that seen me. I don't care. I don't care about these random 3 million motherfuckers over here. They don't even know what be going on, period. They so stupid, they don't know what's going on at all. So who gives a fuck about them? But these million people over here, that million gonna turn to 5 million. That's what people ain't understanding. This shit is easy math that people don't understand, bro. But a motherfucker say, oh, what is he talking? Oh, why he talking like that? So I just talked for 30 minutes and you didn't understand. The only thing you wanted to pick out was how I'm talking to you. You ain't got the message for 30 minutes, but you trying to figure out why am I talking this way? But you missed the message for 30 minutes. That's what I'm saying. It it's stupidity and ignorance that builds this shit. You gotta be outside that, man. You gotta be outside that. I'm telling you, be outside that, bro. I ain't on here talking about. But he still ain't. I still have not yet heard him say out of the 5 minutes he was on this camera, Mr. Beast, Jimmy, where's the wells at? Where's all he talking about is the donation still. How uncomfortable he felt. Come on, man. I see this shit for what it really is, bro. But people be scared of these people. That's what I'm saying. People be scared to mention this shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm not, scared of what? For what? I done been here before plenty of times. Who cares? They gonna do it. Fuck it. That shit, I'll see you when you get there. Then what you gonna? You can't run from me then. It ain't no laws where after that. It ain't no laws where we gonna go. It ain't no laws. I see you then. I don't give no fuck.
Like, the reading the room of that room with me and Aiden was not good either.
I don't give no
Like,
fuck.
me and Aiden kept pausing and looking at each other and looking at him as in like, yo, can we do like a read the room check? And it's like he would just not connect. You can go back into the VOD at least 10 times. We pause, I look at Aiden, I look at him, and there's a pause, and he doesn't read the room. And I think it's just maybe a YouTube personality or you think like, and then when he said, oh, dude, let's extend the stream. And then I pause, I'm like, yeah, we could do that. And I look at Aiden, and then he's like, so basically we're in. And I'm like, well, I need to kind of look at some stuff to see if we can do it. Oh, so we're gonna get in there and do that then. So we're good. And I'm like, yeah. Well, bro, you know what I mean? Like, bro, it's like read the room checks, and like
reading in between the lines.
Yeah. The reason all of this is back in the conversation now is that Jinxie recently reacted to a video called Streamers Keep Disrespecting Jinxie, which covered the original drama, and he decided to speak on it while watching. That's what reignited everything. But the through line here is pretty clear. Jinxie said the tactics were wrong and the credit was always going to Mr. Beast. That was months ago. Since then, Aiden has publicly
still talking about credit.
Apologized to everyone who got pressured. XQC has admitted the methods were too much. Nobody has shown proof of the wells.
We still talking about credit. Listen to what he just said.
XQC has admitted the methods were too much. Nobody has shown proof of the wells, and Mr. Beast's answer to the criticism has been a deflecting tweet and a lawsuit threat. Jinxie just called it early. Let me know in the
once again, I don't think you heard him.
Tweet and a lawsuit threat. And Mr. Beast's answer to the criticism methods were to him and apologized to everyone who got pressured. XQC has admitted the methods were too much. Nobody has shown proof of the wells, and Mr. Beast
I think this was like 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago at this point. You know what I'm saying? This is a new video, by the way. This is definitely a new video, by the way. 4 days ago. This video dropped 4 days ago. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm not saying too much, but I'm just saying. Yo, yo, this dude right here is a strange fellow that needs to be looked at. Motherfucker want to talk about P. Diddy? Some strange shit going on, brother. I'm telling you. That's all right. That's all right. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to clout chase. I'm not trying to be suck. I'm just saying, I'm like on some real genuine shit. Like, bro, and it's so crazy, bro, because I could call my boy right now. Like, bro, I call my kid's mom in here right now, bro, and she'll tell you, like, yeah, yeah, Phil, you been saying shit like that. Like, bro, I used to go in the store and buy them the candy bars. I don't buy that shit no more. I don't think that shit real. I don't even think that shit real. Oh, it tastes like Hershey's. Brother, brother, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you know what I'm saying? Hey, hey, listen, bro. Hey, I'm just telling you my opinion. Everybody they like assholes. Everybody got one. That's all I'm saying. They like assholes. Everybody got one. That's just mine. Oh yeah, I see this the other day.
Jay-Z has done it again, and people are pissed. And by people, I mean not me, because I didn't expect anything less from Jay-Z. This Jay-Z and Target partnership announcement has people in a stir on the timeline, bruh. So Jay-Z announced a partnership and exclusive deal with Target in the middle of black people supposedly boycotting Target. So this would apparently be where like Target will be releasing an exclusive anniversary edition of the 1996 debut album Reasonable Doubt. There's two selling points to this new anniversary edition of Reasonable Doubt. The vinyl will have a unique color only for the anniversary edition, and it will only ever be sold at Target. And also, the anniversary
What
of
happened?
Reasonable Doubt, the vinyl will have a unique color only for the anniversary edition, and it will only ever be sold at Target. And also, there will be unreleased versions of certain records that would only be on this vinyl. And that's only being released via Target. This is very similar to what Jay-Z did with the NFL and Colin Kaepernick. When the NFL needed black people to stop boycotting them because they kept firing black athletes for kneeling and refused to give them a job, right, for protesting police brutality. So they gave Jay-Z a crazy bag to step in and undermine the movement that Colin Kaepernick started and get black folks back in line. And what did Jay-Z do? Man, Jay-Z started calling up like media companies to run negative stories on Colin Kaepernick while at the same time telling black folks, man, we done kneeling, man. We done boycott. We done protesting, bro.
It's a success, right? This is the next thing, right? Because there's two parts of protesting.
Action to sit was later lifted to taking a knee.
You go outside and you protest, and then the company or the individual say, I hear you. What do we do next?
Jay-Z was saying this at the same time the NFL was still blackballing Colin Kaepernick. They were still disciplining and getting rid of black athletes for kneeling. Jerry Jones even came out and said, I'll better not see anybody kneel or else they won't be playing this Sunday. So Jay-Z has always utilized his leverage in the culture to serve himself. This is not a shocker to me. Target came to Jay-Z and said, listen, man, black folks is boycotting. They not showing up to Target. They told Jay-Z, we need you, bruh. We need black folks back in Target. What's the best way to get black folks back in Target? Drop some records, man. Put the different color vinyl in Target. Put the unreleased versions of certain records in Target. Make it an exclusive. Black folks is going to be back in Target. Get Jay-Z a big check. I'm not surprised whatsoever. Who would be surprised that Jay-Z is doing this?
Right.
Nobody. The Jay-Z defenders are probably going to come out and have 1,000 excuses. If you guys have forgotten why black people are boycotting Target, let me remind y'all. Back in 2020, Target came out the blue and said, listen, man, all right, the pain and the plight that black folks is going through, we empathize. Now, back in 2020, everybody was looking, right, for some black sympathy and some black, and everybody was looking to hop on this clout gravy, bruh. Black folks was in style in 2020, man. We was the ish. So Target said, listen, man, all right, we want to give $2 billion to black initiatives because what's going on in the black community, we believe we need to strengthen and help strengthen the black communities in these urban cities. We want to put $2 billion up. They got the good press. Black folks rallied around Target. Target got all the benefits of this pledge before they even gave $1. Target also said, listen, we believe employment would also help the black community. So we're going to put in DEI initiatives to make sure we make a concerted effort to give black people an opportunity to get employed by Target. Target was black folks' favorite store, man. Target really stepped up and led the way. Now, these were pledges, okay? 5 years later, in 2025, Donald Trump came out and said, listen, that DEI initiative stuff is out the window. It's racist to white folks. It's done. Target, 5 years later, still hadn't given that $2 billion they pledged. So when Donald Trump came with the DEI is dead, is over with, Target then used that as an excuse to say, well, we're not giving it $2 billion because Donald Trump said DEI is done. We don't have to get $2 billion. Black folks says, nah, you not doing that. No, we not. You is not.
You not doing that.
We need that $2 billion, bro. We need
that $2
these
billion
initiatives to be in place. So black folks said, we are boycotting Target because they played in our faces. You could have very well just sat quiet and done nothing. Walmart ain't do a goddamn thing. These other corporations ain't do a goddamn thing. You stepped up and pledged. Honor your pledge.
Yeah.
So black folks stepped in and said, we are boycotting Target until they honor their pledge. As a matter of fact, we have a couple things on the agenda that we need done. And if y'all don't do this 4 things, we are boycotting Target and the Target boycott is in place. And it's been effective. I think Target stock went down like 30% after the boycott.
The black church historically has always been on the front line of civil rights. And so Lent is the season that leads from Ash Wednesday to Resurrection. So it is not just a withholding of dollars, but a pushing forward of prayer. A lot in America is shifting, and the church is going to have to be more active and vocal.
So let me talk here about 4 of the demands that you all have for Target. I think we can put them up on the screen. Honor the $2 billion pledge to black business community, which they made in 2021 to spend that through the end of this year.
Let me pause and say to you, the reason why that's significant, they made that pledge after the killing of George Floyd. Target is headquartered in Minneapolis where George Floyd was killed, and it wasn't connected to DEI. It was supposed to be honored December of 2025. And so when the president made this move to dismantle DEI, they hid that obligation under it and are not honoring it.
I'm going to come back to number 2. 3, completely restore the franchise commitment to DEI.
Yes.
4, pipeline community centers at 10 HBCUs to teach retail business at every level. And they made some commitments to HBCUs, even being honored by some black business organizations because of their commitments to DEI. But number 2, explain this one. deposit $250 million against any of 23 black banks. Why is that on the list?
I think it's so significant because our black businesses are really fighting to get access to capital. And a lot of our black banks are unable to do so. If Target is receiving $12 million a day from black people, then I think that some small modicum of that should be reinvested directly back into our communities.
So
they even try to give Jamal Bryant the bag to sell us out, right? He came and said the boycott is over. Man, bro, when he said, bro, the real people who organized the boycott said what? The backlash was so immense that he had to come back and apologize for trying to end the boycott. So Target thinks Jay-Z, from my perspective, they think he's more culturally relevant than what he really is. I don't think Jay-Z moves the needle in that sense. I don't think Jay-Z still has the leverage and the authority in the culture. I feel like social media right now, yo, Jay-Z's entire legacy has unraveled. People see Jay-Z for who he really is.
Bro.
This don't move the needle anymore.
It's done.
But Jay-Z is just picking up the bags. Now, the discourse is happening online.
10 years
there
ago,
are people
the veil was still
who
covered. He would have been good.
As hard as they can.
You know what I'm saying? The veil was still covered. He would have been good. Now, nah, bro. Nah, you done too. You and your wife. You and your wife. But you know, you still got these, you still got all these indigenous people, especially women, who just can't believe, they'll damn near cut your face, give you a damn $1.50 for talking about her. Still. You stupid you stupid B word. You don't even know the motherfucker is doing spells and rituals on you, you stupid B word.
Against Jay-Z. And then obviously there are the Jay-Z defenders who are making an excuse for Jay-Z. So we're going to cover both ends. We're going to cover people who believe that Jay-Z did nothing wrong, as well as people who believe that Jay-Z is absolutely evil for this. Now, I'm agree with the latter. I think Jay-Z is despicable. I think this is shameless, bro. You are a billionaire.
Despicable. Yes.
How much more money do you need off the backs of the very same people who support you?
Exactly.
Whew. All right, rock stars, the people have a lot to say about Jay-Z's decision to partner with Target for an exclusive 30th anniversary release of Reasonable Doubt. Some say he's choosing business over his own community. Some people say it's just business at the end of the day. So I'll ask you guys, how do you feel about this?
Listen, I'm just going to jump right in and say that Jay-Z has consistently showed us time after time again that for him it's going to be partnership over principle. Allegedly, we remember when he backdoored Dame Dash, when he made those partnerships in his own favor. Then we seen when Colin Kaepernick was going through it with the NFL and ended up being blackballed. He didn't come to his defense. And now right in the middle of our very own people, his very own people, being in the middle of a Target boycott, he is partnering with Target. And so I think what the biggest issue is here, that we look for these quote unquote iconic people that so many idolize to be leaders. And for them, it's only about legacy building, and that's their own legacy. Forget the people.
Ooh, come on.
Jay-Z saw an opportunity. He saw the void that is black people not shopping at Target. And he pitched to Target, you know what? I'm the black culture. I've got this huge cult-like following. If y'all give me a shitload of money, I will team up with y'all exclusively to do this. And it's like, Jay-Z, you leveraged the boycott and the struggle of our people who were attempting to put Target in their place. You leveraged that for your own personal gain.
Personal gain.
Up. Especially considering
that
you are not some low-level rapper who needs the money. And I know men like Jay-Z get to a certain level and they do this thing where they're like, it's just big.
And y'all might say, Phil, you just watching this video. Oh, you just watching this video and then I love YouTube commentators. If y'all wasn't just trying to suck dick in comments, I'm Big Truck. I ain't talking to y'all. I'm talking to the dick suckers. PSA to dick suckers. if you wasn't just in the comments trying to dick suck, then I have to remove you and get you just blocked all the way, then you will understand I was been doing videos on this since 2 years ago. But you wouldn't know that. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't know that because you want clout. You in the comment section with no with a fake with not your real profile picture, dick sucking. So you wouldn't know. You know what I mean?
Business. It was a business opportunity. It is not just business, Jay-Z, when you leverage the hard work and the strides that everybody put in to get our voices heard and our feelings felt at Target, and you just go on and completely undercut all of that for your personal gain. Now, I know a lot of y'all not finna like this, but I'm finna have to take it there. And Beyonce, you ain't no damn better. You ain't no damn better. Beyonce, you're no better. This is legitimately the equivalent of the nice white.
Shouts out to bro. I knew he was gonna do it. I was waiting because I could tell he on the he on the other side. So I could tell. I knew he had it. His heart was gonna let him say it. I knew his heart was gonna let him say it. Shouts out to him.
White woman that we work with, that we like, but she goes home to a Trump supporting husband and is raising Trump supporting sons. It's no different.
Jay-Z is a sellout, no doubt about it.
No doubt about it,
100%.
bro.
The
100%.
biggest sellout I think the black community has probably ever seen. How many more times do Jay-Z got to sell us out before we say enough is enough, bro? Rock Nation got to go, homie. Think about it. This Target thing is just the latest attempt at him selling us out. He already did it with the NFL. He already did it numerous of times. Jay-Z is a sellout, and anybody defending Jay-Z and these actions, look at them very closely. Look at them very closely, because they is compromised. When B-Dot told Angela Yee, man, I don't see the problem with this, that's because Rock Nation is in B-Dot pockets. As simple as that. They're compromised. When the Joe Budden podcast load up their mics to do a show and they refuse to touch on this or make 1,000 different excuses for Jay-Z, then you know these people are compromised. They can't criticize Rock Nation. They can't criticize Jay-Z because they in Jay-Z pockets. It makes no sense why y'all can't just be real. Whenever somebody commentary is going against whatever you know them for, that is a problem. If their commentary is contradicting every single thing you know about them, it's a problem. And it's a bigger problem if their commentary only contradicts their moral compass and their character when they talk about Jay-Z and Rock Nation.
Yeah.
They have strict beliefs and principles and moral codes until when it comes to Rock Nation, then all of a sudden their moral compass is flexible. All of a sudden they open-minded. All of a sudden it's this, but I don't, man, all right, man. Y'all.
For that. And then I see another brand is called Being Black is Lit went online and said, please remember what Jay-Z did when the black community planned to boycott the NFL, but what they did to Kaepernick, and some of you defended him saying he's playing chess and all you got were diverse halftime performers and him getting richer. Now, I want you to go ahead, B-Dot. Take the floor.
No, I just think it's textbook selective outrage. It's like a nothing burger because every major artist does this. You know, Target is just getting a vinyl in a different color. That's all it is. Like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, they all have done the same thing. In fact, when D'Angelo passed, his vinyl for Voodoo got sold out. So I don't understand what the outrage is about. It just seems like it's a bunch of hypocrisy.
All right. Well, I mean, I was thinking that this was something exclusive that was only available in Target. And while the other artists that you mentioned didn't have an exclusive deal, but Target markets it as an exclusive, but it's nothing like really exclusive, just a different color of the vinyl. Well, that is exclusive,
Well,
it's not available anywhere else.
Okay, but the product is still the product. You know what I mean? But like I said, it just feels like hypocrisy. Like Target still carries mad black brands and products. Like I think over 150. So are we gonna boycott that?
Well, yeah, and I do know that there's people that have had deals before all of this DEI pullback has happened. So I think the concern is with him striking a deal, after that, and the ability to do that somewhere else.
Y'all gotta stop doing mental gymnastics for Jay-Z, bruh. At this point, we see who you guys are, bruh. And there's a lot of people that we got respect for, and there's a lot of people that we got love for. But to see how they do this, this is some nasty stuff, man. Yeah. Y'all let me know in the comment section.
Diabolical, man. I just really hope that they get their time. Everybody else got their time. They having their fall. Them two gotta have a fall. And I don't really, I don't really. I think it's because of him. She, she deeply the way she is. So I can't even. I don't even want to really say I 100% put the blame on her too, but him definitely. He's a he's a low he's a he he's a shameless wicked man. Low key, he's a shameless wicked man. You know what I'm saying? He wanna hide his wickedness though. He 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 definitely don't want to be looked at as that. He one of them. You know what I'm saying? He one of them for sure. And it's crazy because I ain't never really, even though I ain't never like really liked him, like he was like top artist of mine. I did listen to some music of his. I got a couple songs that got me through some shit at a couple stages of life that I was at a young age. You know what I'm saying? Young age. I mean, I think I'm like 13, 14 for real. I think I'm like 13, 14 for real. Um, yeah, bro. Yeah, I want them to get their time. I ain't gonna lie. It's something in me that want them to get their time so bad. I really think it. I really think I really think that shit go back from Big and Pac though. For real, I ain't gonna lie. I think it really go back to it stems from that with me. For real, for real.
I'm super excited for the opportunity to join Streaming University and
So Illuminati's ex is applying to Streamer University?
Shout out to D Green with this, man. Hey.
Bro, everybody and their mama is zipping up Kai's pants to get into Streamer University. Like, bro, people are spawning out of nowhere. People I haven't heard about in years. All of a sudden, everybody's a streamer.
Sure.
Now that Streamer University is coming back. But now everybody's submitting their application. Even Soluminati's ex, Ash. Where the did she come from? Demon. Now we know. A lot of y'all remember who Soluminati's ex is. She literally caused this man to have an entire spiritual awakening.
Yeah, I thought this.
Soul in the building. Bobby.
Without this girl right here, there would probably be no spiritual soul. And I know Soluminati has influenced thousands and thousands of people just off his spiritual channel alone.
The sun enhanced my third eye, my melanin.
But I mean, let's face it, this girl scarred Soluminati for life. And let's not forget, she DDG.
Give it to me.
Come back here. Just to get back at Soluminati.
this nigga DDG decides to drop a song exposing my business. I'm gonna say so. I'm not even gonna say your stupid handle. I wouldn't bother if you knew who your dad was. But
yeah, some things I'm just never gonna forget, bro. I'll never forgive you.
I ain't know she was doing all that. I ain't know she was doing all that, bro.
Shout out to my nigga D Green, man. Keep going crazy, bro. This the beginning. You know what I'm saying? D Green, get ready.
Hey, Kai.
Okay, man. So let's get into
This is
Ash's application to get into
crazy.
Streamer University. And by the way, she goes by the name Ash Dracula. So you're literally a fucking vampire. You're a demon. Like, it's literally in your name. You can't make this up. Like, you're sucking the blood out of other people. Literally.
Hey, Kai. My name is Ashley, but I go by Ash.
Okay, now, first off, she's definitely still a demon. 5
Duh.
seconds into the video,
5 seconds, I could tell.
forgot she had this killer clown tattoo.
I ain't even pee. I'm looking at her. She
About to come
look.
on here bashing this girl.
Sure.
I'm just coming on here stating the obvious.
Sure.
Where did she spawn from, bro?
Yeah.
I've been a content creator
What?
for so many years now, but I just kind of
Oh,
recently
she
got
do
into
like she
streaming.
got it on there.
You have not been streaming. This is just an example of everybody claiming they're a streamer. Once Streamer University comes around, bro. I understand y'all want this opportunity, but I mean, come on, bro.
Come on, bro.
Clown tattoo. Like, I'm 5 seconds
Hit the clown
into this
tattoo.
video, and I'm getting so much demonic energy.
It's crazy, bro.
Like, what's up with this purple light in the background? And why is the cat dressed in all dark? This demonic ass application.
Like about a year ago. That's kind of recent, but not like super recent. But anyways,
everybody that's submitting their applications is just recently getting into streaming. Now, I've seen a lot of y'all commenting saying,
Bro, her eyes black, no soul.
Bro, my third eye is open. You think I want to be around
Right.
these
My
bots?
third eye's
The
open.
majority of these people had to sell their soul to get into this university. Now, is Streamer University entertaining? Of course. And will I be covering it? Yes. But I ain't stepping place in this university to sell my soul for some clips?
Nah, bro.
Bro,
Nah,
I'm too aware to be all around these content creators.
Yeah,
I
shit
would
crazy.
violate everybody at this university.
But anyways, I absolutely love streaming.
Okay. Do you love streaming, or do you love all the attention that Streamer University would give you?
Bingo! With my chat and people from around the world. But a little bit about me.
We know who you are. You know exactly what you
I am a Navy veteran. I have a bachelor's degree in industrial engineering, and I'm currently pursuing a master's degree in leadership.
Good. So you got all this education. Go get a regular job. Go! You got a degree in this, a degree in that. Okay, apply for a regular job. Fuck is you talking about? Never forgiving you for what you did to my goat. Simple.
I have a cat named Vibezzz. He's 6. I've had him since 2020.
She's trying to make it seem like she's this innocent person,
right?
Bro. Now I know
so
what she did was in the past, but some things
nah, we don't forget.
She fucked DDG to get back at Illuminati. We know DDG is gonna be at Streamer University.
What's up, Kai, man? Streamer U 2020.
We just not gonna forget it, dog. We just can't.
I love animals. I would have more if I could, but
weirdo.
I digress. I'm super excited for the opportunity to join Streaming University, and though I'm currently pursuing a master's degree in leadership, it is online, so it won't.
Okay, so she's taking her classes online, so it's a fake degree? Bro, I don't even think Kai would, like, accept you into this university anyway. Bro, Kai has already stated that Soluminati is one of the most influential creators of all time. You're done.
Soluminati is a golden egg, nigga. Flight Reacts is a golden fucking egg. Cash Nasty is a golden fucking egg. They've paved a lot of shit, and it's still loved to this day. Like, loved. I'm talking
That's
about.
fact.
I'm talking about these people.
Especially with that 2K shit.
Never been in no bullshit. Never been.
Especially with
you know,
that 2K.
Not at least like crazy.
I also speak Spanish, and
Bueno, adios, Ash. Tu hora ha llegado.
And Visaya. I'm just like super excited, and I really want to like connect with people around the world. So
you want to connect with people around the world, or are you gonna suck everybody's energy around the world? Bro, Ash has to be at least pushing 40 years old. She's gonna be there with niggas like Rakai and Ray. Bro, them little niggas don't need to see some full-blown demon like this. Bro, I already know Kai's gonna make the right decision, bro. Or I don't know
Demons
what's
crazy.
going through Kai's mind. Kai would be a complete sellout if he would accept Ash, bro. I'm not holding my tongue for nobody, bro. She really looks like a whole vampire, bro.
Yeah,
Ash Dracula is a very accurate description.
But yeah, thank you so much for the time and
she's
consideration.
but that's how they be
Something
though,
unique
bro.
about
She
me is
be
just
crazy.
my personality. I'm not like too performative. I'm just like myself.
That's the
But
problem.
it works. But my goal in life is to somehow, some way, raise the calibration of human consciousness. I don't
Oh
know how
my
to do
gosh,
that,
here
but that
she
is
goes with this shit again. This is how she
Motherfucker
trapped
crazy,
Illuminati
bro.
in the first place.
Yeah,
My
be
third eye
crazy,
is
bro.
open. I can see through all the bullshit.
This shit be
The same
sad,
shit
but
she did to Illuminati, she's trying to spread this shit to everybody at Streamer University.
she looked
Oh my
demonized
gosh,
in.
bro, this is deja vu. This is exactly how she trapped Illuminati, bro. Illuminati thought she was this woke, positive, spiritual ass girl, but she was mentally, psychologically fucking crazy.
Yeah,
My
insane.
third eye is open. I can see that nothing has changed.
And like I don't give up on anything.
I remember Illuminati kicked you out, and you were literally about to waste yourself in GTA.
What's in the kitchen for you to go in there? What's in them drawers?
You know what's in the kitchen, George. You're here all the time.
What the fuck was you about to do?
Thank you so much for your time and consideration of my application. I really look forward to meeting you if chosen.
You will not be chosen, Ash. I can tell you right here, right now, Kai Cenat is not accepting your application. Like, Ash, aren't you still doing OF? This Streamer University is for the youngins. You got a whole chest tat, Ash. You is not gonna be on no Streamer University campus.
Hey, listen, I don't know who you is, but listen, if you sing some shit like that in my voice, I'm putting these kids in you, and you gonna have to catch me.
No way. And she doing OF. So you went from that to OF. You could have, bro. You could have been with the biggest. Bro, you could have been with a legend in this shit. And your ex is a fucking legend in in YouTube, man. This man ain't even 40 years old. Are you still like? But you know what? I realized, man, from a situation that I was in years ago, bro. It sometimes it don't even be about certain shit that you think it's about. It just genuinely be my bad, y'all. My damn soundboard died, but um yeah, see, I don't know how this sound. I don't know if it sound funny or not now. But anyway, if it do, we ain't got nothing but one more reaction. Then I'm gonna get off and let this shit charge up because I don't want to be trying to talk and it sound funny. But bro, if you what I'm getting at, bro, you know, some people just like what they like. And some motherfuckers just really just whores, bro. For real. That go for a man or a woman. Yeah, both drugs. I didn't been listen, bro, and I'm gonna leave it at this. I didn't been in a situation where I was fucking on somebody girl, bro, and the girl would be like, "Oh, I'm having such and such or a cookout or so and so. Um, he gonna be there, but come over. I want you to come over." And I'd be like, "Why?" Now this is more than one occasion. I'd be like, "Why?" She'd be like, "Oh, I just want to feel how I feel to be around two niggas that I'm fucking." And, like, but she ain't telling her man this. She's telling me this. The side nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, so sometimes it don't be about what you think, all that money, because you got this, that. You don't be about that all the time. You know what I'm saying? You can have a little something, and that's okay. That's okay with a certain person, but it be about shit more than what you think it be about. Motherfuckers just they mind live in fantasy, bro. This shit fantasy world for some motherfuckers, bro. It ain't about realistic shit. And it took me time to realize that, bro. But when I realized that, I started understanding, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, yeah, I gotta stay out of the way from all this shit. You know what I mean? I gotta stay out of the way from all this shit. I'm gonna tell you what it is from the real. Hey, I'm just trying to fuck. I ain't gonna lie. See you every now and then. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take you out. We gonna do whatever we gonna do, whatever, whatever like that. But other than that, I ain't trying to get too deep into it. I tell them motherfucker that now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hey, I want to be with you. I ain't gonna lie. Whatever I feel, I straight up. That just, but other than that, I ain't, man, bro. It's too much going on. Too much. So it's too fantasi. It's too fantasy world. It's too sci-fi for me. You know what I mean? It's too Zelda-ish. You know what I mean? Like it's too, you know? Yeah. I got time for one more. Uh. Oh yeah, we gotta get that too. We got over 15 minutes. I was seeing this, but what did she do though? For real?
This TikToker is facing life in prison for ending her boyfriend's life, but I guess she's also blowing kisses in court. Welcome back to another episode of what in the world is going on with these darn influencers, because for some reason, a whole bunch of them just can't act right. So, okay, after sitting in jail for more than 3 years awaiting trial, and after being denied bond, yet again. She shows up to a motions hearing, sticking her tongue out and puckering up at the people in the courtroom. Okay, ma'am, you're charged with second-degree murder. You're about to stand trial this spring. Why are you acting like this? Because if you're claiming self-defense and your entire future depends on a jury believing you were terrified and had no other choice, why are you blowing kisses like this is some sort of like red carpet event? Like, hello? And also, like, I know a lot of you guys are probably lost here, but the story starts in April 2022 because police were then called to a luxury apartment building in Miami. And inside the apartment, they found a 27-year-old Christian Toby Obumseli, no longer responsive. Courtney here took his life
I heard about
with a
this.
knife, and she's claiming self-defense. And Courtney Clemmy,
Oh,
she's a
yeah,
TikToker,
yeah. I think I,
Instagram model, and
bro, I think I bro, I watched this video long. I might have watched this. I might have did a reaction to this a long time ago. Long time ago, man. Or I think I've been watching. I might have been watching probably DJ Ghost or something. I might have been watching Ghost. I don't know. Shouts out to him too. That's another legend and shit. But yeah, bro. I've heard about. So she claiming to be a TikToker now.
OF girl. And she has millions of followers, and she's known online as Courtney Taylor. But by the time first responders arrived, Toby was bleeding heavily and would later lose his life to those injuries.
In the next room, paramedics are trying to help Christian.
Sit down, sit down, sit down. Do me a favor, sit down. Do not
Why
move.
are you yelling at me?
Do not move.
Why are you yelling at me?
Do not move, sit down.
Okay. Oh my god, oh my god.
Courtney is begging to see him, but police explain she cannot go back inside because the apartment is considered a crime scene.
I'm covered in his blood because I'm trying to save
I understand that.
I'm trying to save him.
I understand that.
And if I don't and you can't, then what will I do with
All
my
right.
I need him. He's like my other half.
And Courtney didn't deny what happened. She acknowledged that she ended his life, but said that she was acting in self-defense. She told investigators that Toby had pushed her and thrown her to the floor, then claimed that she grabbed a knife and threw it at him from about 10 feet away. And that's the version of events her defense has stood by. But it's safe to say the medical examiner's stories complicated that story, because the autopsy concluded that Obumseli, he passed away from a forceful downward thrust from a blade that went 3 inches into his chest, which, you know, was piercing a major artery. And investigators essentially say that the fatal wound could not have been caused by a knife thrown from that distance. And that's the detail which has people questioning everything about her story, because thrown knife versus downward plunge, that's the question. And this has been the biggest point of tension for the entire case. But she wasn't arrested that day or even the next day. In fact, she wasn't taken into custody until 4 months later, in August of 2022, because then she was arrested in Hawaii at a rehab facility, and she was then extradited back to Florida to face a charge of second-degree murder. And at the time of her arrest, Miami-Dade State Attorney Catherine Fernandez-Rundle described the incident as coming from a tempestuous and combative relationship that began in November of 2020. And that relationship had already drawn attention long before Toby lost his life, because the couple had previously lived in Austin, Texas. And there, a former neighbor said that their fights were so frequent and intense that, according to reporting at the time, police were called to their residence multiple times. So after moving to Miami, prosecutors said the violence continued and that their building was even preparing to evict them because of the repeated disturbances. Like, do you know how bad the fighting has to be to get evicted over fighting?
Right.
That video surfaces from a trip the couple took to Aspen just months before Toby's life was ended. And in that footage, Courtney can be seen hitting him repeatedly during an argument. I'm unsure how much we can actually show of that footage here, but it looks bad.
Sober for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And now why am I not sober? Because of you.
New video shows model Courtney Clemmy hitting then boyfriend Christian Obumseli over a dozen times while on a trip in Aspen, Colorado. This is one of more than 100 pieces of evidence released to the Obumseli family civil attorney as part of the investigation.
In that video, you can see Courtney acting erratically. You can see her hitting Christian multiple times, which unfortunately is consistent with her behavior throughout this entire case.
But her attorney later described the relationship as toxic and said that evidence exists that Obumseli physically abused Courtney on prior occasions, and on April 3rd, 2022, Courtney was forced to defend herself from Obumseli's physical attack. Well, I mean, it's hard to say because we weren't there and we don't have camera footage of what happened. But to me, it looks like there's also evidence that Courtney did this back to Toby. So, from the beginning, this case has not been simple whatsoever. On one side, you have a woman claiming self-defense in what she describes as an abusive relationship. On the other side, you have forensic evidence that prosecutors argue does not match up to her story. And as this case has moved forward, it's only become more and more complicated because it wasn't just Courtney who ended up facing charges, her parents did as well. Well, that definitely doesn't make her look good. And Kim and Deborah Clenny were taken into custody in Texas on out-of-state felony charges connected to the case. Because according to the arrest warrant affidavit, Kim, Deborah, and Courtney were charged with one count of unauthorized access of a computer system, or electronic device belonging to Christian Obumseli. Because investigators believe that Obumseli's laptop had been taken from the Miami apartment after his passing and accessed without permission. And the Obumseli family's attorneys released a statement saying the Obumseli family is saddened to hear the reports that Courtney's parents illegally took possession of Christian's laptop. And this is yet another disturbing reminder of the horrible crimes committed against their family. The Clenny's family's attorney fired back, basically saying that they were saddened to hear her parents were arrested, and it was an overstep by the prosecution. They also said, we believe the Clenny family has been targeted with some Trump, and it was family, and this is reports that Courtney's parents illegally took possession of Christian's laptop.
Okay,
and this is yet another, basically, they also said, we believe the Clenny family has been targeted with some trumped up charges to discredit them in the press and make their lives miserable. It stinks of a power play by prosecutors to control the narrative. So now, not only was Courtney facing a murder charge, her parents were facing felony charges tied to alleged computer access. And in July of 2024, the computer hacking charges were dropped because of a circuit judge ruled that Miami-Dade State Attorney's Office violated attorney-client privilege when investigators seized text messages and emails between Courtney, her parents, and her attorneys. And that doesn't mean that they didn't take the computer, it just means the investigators got a hold of information that was meant to be between Courtney's family and their lawyers. And on the murder charge side of things, Courtney was charged with second-degree murder. When she first went into the judge, her legal team pushed for a bond. They argued that she was not a flight risk and that she should be allowed to await trial outside of jail. But the judge disagreed. She was denied bond and she's been behind bars ever since. Over the next few months, though, more evidence started coming out. And through all of this, through the public hearings, the public statements, the video evidence, the parents' arrest, Courtney Clenny, she remained in jail. And by the time 2025 rolled around, Courtney Clenny had been in jail for more than 3 years. So her defense team tried again. In December, she was back in court asking the judge to reconsider bond. Her attorneys argued that she didn't have the money she once did. They said that she wasn't a flight risk and that she didn't pose a danger to the community. They told the court that if she was to be released, she would go back to Texas and live with her parents in BK. And prosecutors argued that the evidence presented by the defense did not change the situation and that Clenny should not be considered for bond. The judge also agreed with the state and bond was denied yet again, which means, you know, she has to wait in jail until her trial. But the December hearing did actually lead to a trial date. So the judge set the trial to begin on April 27, 2026. And prosecutors said they believe the case would take less than 2 weeks to present. So after years of legal back and forth, after motions, hearings, and privilege disputes, and public statements, this case finally has a clock on it. Spring of 2026. And I mean, honestly, the stakes could not be higher because if convicted, she could face life in prison. Her defense is still centered around the self-defense, but they also have pushed for the case to be considered manslaughter instead of second-degree murder. And the prosecution maintains that the evidence shows an intentional act, pointing again to the autopsy finding of a forceful downward thrust. And that couldn't have just been made from a knife being thrown from 10 feet away. And I guess at this time, a jury will eventually decide, was this self-defense during a violent domestic dispute, or was it all intentional? And then, just as trial season was approaching, she walked into court last week and went viral once again because this court appearance was for, I guess, her emotions hearing ahead of the trial. So this wasn't her trial itself. This was one of those hearings where lawyers argue about what evidence the jury will and won't see. And before the proceedings even began, she started making faces at the people in the courtroom. And according to reporting from the hearing, Clenny was seen sticking out her tongue and puckering like she wanted someone's kiss. Like, again, ma'am, your life is on the line here. Why are you acting like this? But she's been in jail for more than 3 years. She's facing second-degree murder charges, and, you know, she could spend the rest of her life in prison, and this is what she's deciding to do. So, yeah. But her defense team tried to strike down one of the prosecutor's expert witnesses, Dr. Michael Brandon, because apparently the issue is that Brandon had sued the defense proposed expert, Dr. Lenore Walker, for defamation more than 20 years ago. And the case was settled with an agreement that they would not personally malign with each other. And Walker testified that it would make her uncomfortable to remain involved if Brandon stayed in the case. Basically, the defense and the prosecution's star witnesses are fighting on top of everything else happening here. So, That makes this case even more interesting. But Brandon testified that there's no reason why both sides can't continue if everyone keeps it professional. But Judge Andrea Wolfson denied the defense's motion, and there was also a fight over recordings, because prosecutors also want to introduce recordings that Christian Almcelli secretly made of Courtney before his passing. And the defense argued those recordings were illegal recordings and should be excluded. And Judge Wolfson ruled to exclude most of them, but we'll still see some of these secret recordings when the trial comes around, because recordings made in the apartment's lobby and on the balcony can be used, ruling there was no reasonable expectation of privacy in those areas. So apparently some of that audio will also be played for a jury.
I'm actually not having a good day. We're actually literally, I want to tell you, but you don't take me seriously.
So her trial is set to begin on April 27, 2026. 12 people will be asked to decide whether this was self-defense in a volatile relationship or whether this was an intentional act. And honestly, when you're about to ask 12 strangers to believe you were terrified for your life, blowing kisses in court doesn't really seem like the best idea. So, hey, this will be interesting to see how it all plays out. But until then, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. I am back with daily uploads again. I took a break after all my traveling, but I have so much content that's
Yeah, she do OL too, so she probably like girls anyway, so she probably don't mind being in there. She probably wouldn't mind spending it. She probably wouldn't mind spending the rest of her life in there. She probably wouldn't mind. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, shit. Rest in peace to him, man. I don't know what happened behind closed doors, so I can't speak on that situation. But uh, I don't know, man. I don't know how you would speak on something like that. But one thing about it, she think it's a game. Give her ass life. She think it's a game. Fuck it. She think it's a game. Fuck it. Do away with it. You know what I mean? Do away with it. All because it's a game. I think I'm like, well, I gotta get out. That's a fact. I'm gonna have to get out. But y'all don't like when I talk about children. They don't like that shit. They hate when I talk about children. Tell you, they don't like it at all. They say that's my boy. What? No, don't talk about him. Cry when I talk about his ass. They stupid. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, dumbass. That's kind of how this shit works. But you don't think it do. You think it only applies to the niggas. Stupid. You know, fuck boy. You gonna start to understand this shit apply to everybody. You don't understand their role, young boy. This shit about playing the role, stupid ass. It ain't about what you think it's about. It's about what you think it's about now. This is about something whole totally different. Yeah, you forgot. That's why they call it old world order and new world. You forgot. I'm talking to imbeciles. Not y'all. I'm talking about them though. Not y'all, but I'm talking about them. You know, they got beady brains, so they wouldn't really understand what's going on. They wouldn't really understand what's going on. They still thinking it's about something else, you know. I'm gonna pull up on the scene. I'm gonna pull up with the team. I'm gonna pull up by myself for a while because I don't even know them. I don't even need no fucking tea. Oh, yeah. Hey man, oh yeah. By the way, man, um, I just realized, well, I just got a text message telling me Happy Father's Day. So, Happy Father's Day, man, to all my fathers, man, who watch this. Y'all be good, bro. Y'all be safe out there, man. Enjoy your time with your kids. Enjoy yourself today, bro. On this good Sunday. Um, and it's most important, man, if you out, man, make sure you get back home safe, man, for sure. But everybody else, man, including the fathers, man, I know y'all be good, man. I catch y'all later on. Definitely. It might be a late stream for real. It might be 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock on the street. I feel like staying up. I feel like doing up. If not all way, if not the whole night, at least till like 3 in the morning. I feel like doing like a late stream. Like, I don't know why. But yeah, we definitely gonna do that. Um, we definitely gonna be back on. Really, I kind of want to see if that shit popping back out. Let's do that. Hit that up. 'Cause I don't really think I was anyway, um, yeah, I'm gonna catch back up with y'all later. Yeah, pull up, make it pop. Pull up, make her stop.